Thought you were going to bed.
Couldn't sleep. Did you look at the picture?
Yeah. He couldn't have been more than a few days old when that was taken. He just looks like every other newborn I've seen.
Did he?
Remind me of me? No.
What about the kids? They look like Jack
No,
and
he
Star.
doesn't look like anyone. He's just a newborn. He's, his eyes are closed, his face is all red and swollen. It's a totally useless, meaningless picture.
Did you hear from Mrs. Bromley?
No. And we might never hear from her. Besides, the cops are probably out there looking for me right now because we haven't left town.
Oh, come on, Todd, please. We've come too far for you to give
God,
up.
shut up! Just leave me alone about it! God, I should have done this on my own.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't want you here then. I don't want you here now.
Yes, you do want me here. You need me here, and the more you say that you don't, I'm convinced that you do, because we didn't come here to look for your son. We came here to find...
Oh, what, each other?
Angeline. Wow.
Hey, Vincent, what are you doing here?
Oh, came to pick up reports on the fire Sean's grandparents to get their insurance companies.
Oh, yeah, right.
And you? What's your story?
I just came here to pick up some files to work on at home. So, see ya.
Yeah. Aren't you forgetting something? This briefcase belongs to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look like you have something pretty heavy on your mind.
No, I'm fine.
You want to talk about it?
Chicago, so you wouldn't have to look for your son alone.
Fine, you're here now. I guess you might as well stay.
Good, because I have no intentions of leaving until you get the answers that you're looking for. Do you mind if I take a look at the photo of your child?
Be my guest.
It's beautiful, Todd. Kind of looks like Jack, around the
He
middle.
doesn't look anything like Jack.
Well, just because you don't think so.
You don't think so either.
Yes, I do.
Don't try to make me feel something to this kid. Don't force me into some kind of connection with somebody. I recognize nothing. I see nothing. I don't care about this kid. I feel nothing.
Maybe you should look at it again. Maybe you would see it.
The only thing I'm going to see is the truth. I'm not going to recognize my own son when I see him in the flesh. I failed this kid. I failed him when Spencer took him. I'm failing him now.
Vincent, because everything is fine. It's really just fine. It's not important.
Right. Hey, are there any new leads on the arson case?
No, but Bo and his men are working on it around the clock. Look, I saw the press conference you had in Angel Square on the news. It's impressive.
Sean's grandparents were targeted by these racist bastards. Now I want them caught now more than ever.
Yeah, so do I. Because no one is safe while those maniacs are on the loose.
Including you.
Hate group before they target anybody else.
Amen. But I just can't sit back and watch these people strike again. I gotta do something about it. It's in my blood.
Yeah, just don't do anything stupid.
Define stupid.
You're a very smart man, Vincent. You know what I mean by stupid. See?
She'll look at him again.
There's no point.
Of course there is, Todd. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I totally see Jack and Star. I swear, if I had a picture of them, a baby picture, we lined them up, you would see it. I mean, look at that. That's kind of...
Stop it!
Just look at the picture, Todd. Why don't you want to look at it?
Because when I see it, I see something I don't want to see. I see someone I don't want to see.
Margaret?
Ding, 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 ding. I just don't want to be reminded that his mother is... And given that genetics plays a big part in how a kid turns out...
Hey. Didn't that happen that way for me? It's your kid, Todd. It's your son.
But this doesn't make it any better for me.
Give this baby all the love that you can.
Oh, yeah, then he'll just be happy-go-lucky and lead a rich and productive and successful life. That's not necessarily true. Why don't you take a good, hard, long look at that picture? Tell me what you see. I know you don't see Star and Jack in that baby. You see Margaret.
Just look at this. I see hope, promise, the possibilities that are in all newborns.
Well, that's all very touching, but let's say we do find him. How am I supposed to tell him how he came to be? And if he knew the truth about that, I just don't know. I don't know that he'd be so full of hope. And that worries me.
You're worried that you're not going to be able to find him?
No, that I think he'd be better off if we didn't.
Damn it, Evangeline, it's me. This is the 10th time Hey, I've been calling you like crazy. I know you got my messages, so you must know I talked to Layla, right?
About what?
Well, is it true? Are you pregnant?
You're talking all crazy. You're a great father.
Why, because of Star and Jack?
Yeah.
No, that's because of you, not because of me. I mean, if we do find this kid, and I have to raise him by myself.
You're not going to be by yourself, Todd. You'll have Vicky. You'll have her whole family. There are going to be so many people watching that baby. And just because we're not living together or married doesn't mean we're going to stop raising our kids.
Yeah, I know, but
What?
with this baby, well, you're never going to be there, and I can be I can be a jerk, and which is fine. I don't mind being like that with adults, but when it comes to being like that around kids, if I'm a bastard around this kid.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you got your faults. I'll admit that. But one thing you aren't, and as a bad father, you are a wonderful father. You always have been. You're kind. You're caring. And I wouldn't want our children raised by any other man.
You have no right questioning me like this, Christian.
I do if you're carrying my child.
Did Layla tell you I was pregnant?
No, she told me I should talk to you.
Well, I would tell you if there was something you needed to know, okay? Now, if you'll excuse me. Christian! Christian, give me the bag!
You really think I'm a good father?
Todd, of course I do. How many times have I told you that through the years? Now, as a husband and a human being, you have a little bit of work to do.
Well, 1 out of 3 is not bad.
Yeah. Especially the most important one.
Larry, if we do find this son, will you help me raise him?
You know I will.
I would like you to be there when we find him and we take him home. I'd like you to be.
Hey, I will. I'll be there, Todd, as long as you need me, okay? I'll be there. And you know what? Look at this little boy. I can promise you, when you do find him, and you hold him right here, I'm telling you, he's gonna know you, and you're gonna know him, because he is gonna feel your love and you're gonna feel his.